Cantrell. The reserves for the Lady Cats are number 15, Dakota Brown, number 18, Emily Sumner, number 17, Cameron Davis, number 1, Emma Neidig, and number 16, Mackenzie Ferris. The Lady Cats are coached by Adam Adams, assisted by Pat Roberts and Sarah Alleman. And now, if you will please rise as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into tonight's broadcast of ELGIN Lady Cats softball. Cameron Parker here in the call on this hot Friday afternoon in ELGIN as the visiting Manor Mustangs in their away red jerseys are getting set to take the batter's box, and we were starting this game about 20 minutes early. No problem with that, Coach Adams. About 87 degrees right now. Feels like 187, but as the sun goes down, so in the temperature, about 11 mile per hour winds right now, coming directly into the batter. So on the mound for your Lady Cats, it'll be Jessica Cantrell. Defensively, she'll be throwing to Morgan Heine, the catcher. At first base, Hannah Riley. At second, it'll be Cassidy Davis. Isabella Ramirez over at third, with Haley Gerard at shortstop. And in the outfield, she'll have Aubrey Gonzalez in left field, Kelsey Calhoun in center, and Peyton Altmiller in right. So batting first for the Mustangs, coached by Coach Soloff, it'll be Jamie Gomez, the center fielder. And she'll have Mia Macias behind her in the first pitch in the dirt for ball one. One-0 pitch in for the first strike from Jessica Cantrell. And the 1-1 just inside in the dirt again. So 2-1 count. And now 3-1 count for Jamie Gomez, who has yet to swing in this first at-bat. And a 3-1 in for a called strike. So full count now. And here comes the payoff pitch, and Jessica Cantrell gets her first strikeout of the night as Jamie Gomez goes down on 6 pitches. So with 1 away, that brings up Mia Macias, the catcher for Manor, and behind her is Marlene Rodriguez. And that first pitch to Macias, she showed bunt, pulls back. Ball 1. Another 1-0 in for strike 1. Cantrell working the right side of the strike zone so far today. And she'll get Macias swinging on that one. 1-2 now. And the home plate umpire calls time to dust off the plate. And he has a few words for Macias. Maybe not too happy that she's moving her feet, keeping it dirty, but a lot of that might be the wind just gusting in directly into the batter's box. But the 1-2 from Cantrell, and Macias stays alive, fouling that one off. So 1-2 now, and Cantrell, as Macias fouls that one off again. Another 1-2 from Cantrell, and Macias goes down swinging. 2 straight strikeouts from Cantrell to open up this game. So now in the batter's box, Marlene Rodriguez, the third baseman, and the first pitch to her is a strike. Now the 0-1 from Cantrell. Low for ball 1. Just below the shins of Rodriguez. So 1-2 count. 1-1 count, excuse me, 2 outs. And Rodriguez fouls this one off, now 1-2. Rodriguez settles in, the 1-2 pitch, and this is hit up high in the air. And looks like it's going to be out of play, and it comes down right in front of us in the home stands. So now 1-2 again. Here's the pitch from Cantrell, and gets her out looking. Cantrell striking out the side to get things started here on the Vype Live Network.
Vype Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Not yet. Another reverse. Breaking tackles. Dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close at the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
So as a lot of cats get ready to bat for the first time tonight, I'd like to remind you that for all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to gear up and get ready for your sporting needs. Batting first for Elgin, Kelsey Calhoun, the center fielder. On the mound for Manor, Alexis Gee. And Calhoun hits this high in the air. It is playable. And the catcher recording the out. Great play made by Mia Macias for out 1. So now at the plate, Haley Gerard, the shortstop. And Gerard watches ball 1. And Gerard sends this high into the air in the infield, and an easy play made by the shortstop. That is Mia Gomez for out Dos. So now with 2 quick outs and only 3 pitches thrown from Alexis Gee, Isabella Ramirez at the plate, and she comes into the batter's box showing bunt already. Pulls back and swings at the first pitch, strike 1. And Gee, soft off-speed ball, 1-1. And now Ramirez sends this high in the foul ball territory, and the third baseman making the grab. 3 quick outs for Elgin, 2 of them foul balls, and we head to the second inning. Still scoreless here on the Vype Live Network.
Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
Top of the second inning in tonight's game. And leading off for Manor, Esme Valdez, the right fielder. Hot start for Jessica Cantrell, 3 straight strikeouts. And another one right there as a foul ball from Valdez. On deck for Manor, Demaya Curtis, the second baseman. And Mia Gomez in the hole. Her sister Jamie led off for Manor. As Cantrell delivers the 0-1, that's in for strike 2. And she is painting that right side of the strike zone tonight. Now the 0-2 from Cantrell and make it 4 straight strikeouts. So now Demaya Curtis at the plate, the second baseman for Manor. And the first pitch to Demaya, and she swings at that but misses. 0-1. And she fouls this one off just behind her. 0-2 count now. The 0-2, and Curtis sends this high into the air. And the second baseman making the play, Cassidy Davis, route 2. But unfortunately, that ends the strikeout streak for Cantrell. So now at the plate for Manor, Mia Gomez, the shortstop. The first pitch from Cantrell in for strike 1. Oh, 1 and a little check swing from Gomez, but she stays away for ball 1. So now a 1-1 count. And she stays away as that pitch from Cantrell, a little high and away for ball 2. And a 2-1 count. And might be the first time tonight we've seen the batter ahead in the count against Jessica Cantrell. But she quickly evens it back up at 2-2 with a strike. A 2-2 pitch and high and away again for ball 3. The second time in this at bat. We've seen Cantrell miss that same spot, so now a full count. Payoff pitch, and Cantrell, her 5th strikeout as she's in the zone. Elgin up next on the Vype Live Network.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Yep. For the end zone. Touchdown, Ryder Hernandez on 4th and 2 from the 17.
Sure, Vype Sports brings you the best in area high school football. But Vype brings you exciting high school volleyball action.
Dive in the middle for the back row. Here comes James and gets the kill.
Vype brings you walk-off home runs on the diamond.
Line drive, deep to left. It is going, and it is gone!
From lacrosse to the pitch to the court and more, the leader in high school sports coverage is Vype Sports. VYP.
So bottom of the second here, both teams still looking for their first hit early on in this late evening game. And up first for your Lady Cats will be Hannah Riley, the first baseman. Morgan Heine, the catcher, on deck, and Aubrey Gonzalez in the hole. A quick 3-up, 3-down inning for Alexis Gee, as she got 2 of the Elgin batters out on foul balls. All 3 on flyouts. And this one hit the foul ball territory, but unplayable as it lands outside of the right field in the warm-up bullpen area. 0-1 count. And now Gee delivers, and inside, ball 1. Riley sends this foul just opposite of the third base. So 1-2 count now. As she was just in front of that by a second. He delivers the 1-2, and this is sent into shallow left field, but a nice play is made by the Manor left fielder Katrina Basta for out 2. So now at the plate for Elgin, Morgan Heine, the catcher, with 1 away. And Heine pulls back, but that's high for ball 1. Heine unloads at this one, but this is a set foul ball just behind the net, so 1-1 count now. One pitch to Heine, and just high and away for ball 2. So a 2-1 count, 1 out, as Gee delivers the pitch, and that's inside and gets away from Mia Macias for ball 3, and now a 3-1 count for Morgan Heine. On the 3-1 pitch, and Heine sends this into shallow left field, but gets down in time for out number 2 as the shortstop, Mia Gomez, making the play. So now 2 away. And that brings up Aubrey Gonzalez. And the first pitch to her, ball 1. So with 2 away, Cassidy Davis is on deck if Aubrey's able to get on base. Elgin still looking for their first hit. That's in the dirt for ball 2, and quickly 2-0 count for Aubrey here. So now Guy delivers the 2-0 pitch, and this is fouled just behind Aubrey for strike 1. And a 2-1, and outside for ball 3. A 3-1, and that's high for ball 4, and Elgin gets their first base runner of the night on a 5-pitch walk. So now, with 1 on first base but 2 out, Cassidy Davis comes to the plate. That's in for ball 1 as Gonzalez gave a little shuffle over on first base. Now the 1-0, and this time she's going to second base, and she's going to be safe as that pitch just behind the second baseman. So now Elgin has a runner in scoring position after the steal from Gonzalez, and a 2-0 count. And so let's see what Coach Adams decides he wants to do. That pitch is inside for ball 3. So now a hitter's count for Cassidy Davis. But it seems as if this wind might be affecting balls that have been hit. So the 3-0. Davis swings at a line drive. That's going to be a base hit. Here comes Gonzalez to the plate. And she is safe. And looks like we have an injured Manor player. Looks like the catcher, and she is down in pain. So while she'll be attended to, we'll step aside real quick. So back here in Elgin, Mia Macias was the injured player trying to record the tag. So she's out of the game. Coming in her place was Marlene Rodriguez at catcher, and Destiny Ruffin moved to third. But a quick fly out from Elgin, that was Cassidy Davis, and that was Peyton Altmiller. So that will end the second inning, but not before Elgin able to get one run on the board. We'll head to the third. So top of the third, Elgin leading 1-0. And in the batter's box for Manor, it is Katrina Basta, the left fielder. And she hits a little grounder to second baseman. Quick throw over the first in time for out one. And that's Cassidy Davis recording the 4-3 for the first out. So that now brings up Iris Jimenez. Jimenez, little single up the middle, and she'll be safe. So a one-out single for the first hit for Manor. So now Alexis Gee at the plate. And Gee sends a little flyer foul. So 0-1 count. And this is well outside. It's going to be a pass ball, and Jimenez able to advance to second after a wild pitch, really, from Cantrell. 1-1, and she gets Gee swinging at that one, though. 2-1 count. Or 1-2 count, I'm sorry, 1-2. 1-2, 1 out. Jimenez in scoring position. And Cantrell gets Gee swinging at that one for out number 2. So now, top of the lineup back for Manor, Jamie Gomez, the center fielder. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Let's see what she can do with Jimenez on second. And this pitch a little outside, but great job from Morgan Heine to bring that in, not allowing Jimenez to advance to third. Now the 1-1, and Gomez swings at that one, 1-2 now. One, two. This is a little foul ball. Hit to Coach Soloff. Good play made by Coach to bring that in. 1-2 count though. One, two from Cantrell. Just high for ball two. Gomez ready for it. 2-2 count outside, and we have a full count now. Payoff pitch from Cantrell, and that'll do it here, at least in this half inning. One runner on, but 2 straight strikeouts to end. And went to the bottom of the third. ELGIN leading 1-0.
Always the best music here on Game Time. The ELGIN Wildcat Athletic Booster Club would like to invite all parents to become active in service to all of our student athletes. We provide assistance and fundraising for our athletic programs, as well as providing scholarships to student athletes to assist with paying for college. The ELGIN Wildcat Booster Club meets the second Monday of every month. Information about joining the Booster Club can be found on our Facebook page at ELGIN Wildcat Athletic Booster Club. Thank you for your support. Go Wildcats! Proudly supporting ELGIN High School and Wildcats athletics, Frontier Bank of Texas focuses on community involvement and personal service while providing our customers with the financial sophistication and products typically offered by larger.
So Jalen Robertson at the plate for ELGIN now. The Wildcats leading 1-0. After an RBI double from Cassidy Davis. And Robertson watches the first pitch in for ball one. I'd like to apologize. I've been calling the pitcher for Manor, Alexis Gee, when it's actually been Iris Jimenez. So I'm sorry to their family. I called the Manor game earlier this year with Alexis was the pitcher. So a little mishap there. And this pitch from Robertson hit into the infield and a leaping catch made by Robertson, or excuse me, by the shortstop, Mia Gomez. An incredible play. As she has been busy. And that's a SportsCenter top 10 play right there. So now Kelsey Calhoun in the batter's box, and now brings up the top of the lineup as she shows bunt, makes contact, but that ball doesn't get past the home plate, so foul. So Marlene Rodriguez, who was the third baseman, moved over to the catcher after the injury to Macias. And that brought in Destiny Ruffin at third as that pitch makes it a 1-1 count to Calhoun. Calhoun shows bunt right to Jimenez to throw the first base in time for out 2. So a 2 away. Haley Gerard at the plate. She's 0 for 1. And that pitch a little bit high for ball 1. And 2-0 count. And that one's going to hit Gerard on her side. So an HBP will put Haley Gerard on first base. So now Isabella Ramirez at the plate, and she'll have runner on first, 2 outs. Shows bunt, and this gets behind her and as well as the catcher and the home plate umpire. So strike 1. Elgin had a 2-out rally the last inning here with the score run. That was jump-started by Aubrey Gonzalez's walk, stolen base, and then that RBI double from Cassidy Davis brought her home. So let's see what Isabella Ramirez can do now, and she sends this into left field. Needs to get down, and it does. At least a double. Here comes Gerard to the plate. She'll be safe. And another 2-out double from Elgin, and they lead 2-0. So now Hannah Raleigh at the plate. And how about these 2-out rallies from Elgin? This inning and now the last. So Ramirez still on second. Riley down up 1-0 in the count, and now 2-0. And Marlene Rodriguez calls time. Now she settles back in, so doesn't Hannah Riley. Here comes the pitch from Jimenez, and Riley sends this to the second baseman. Fumbled the ball, picks it up, and throws the first to end the inning, but not before Elgin can get another run across the plate. A 2-out double from Isabella Ramirez. Your Wildcats leading 2-0.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3-13, not yet, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close up the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the three. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by one.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
So Destiny Ruffin at the play, making her first appearance, filling in for the injured Mia Macias. And the first pitch to her from Cantrell in for strike one. Six strikeouts so far for Cantrell, and Ruffin swings and misses at that. 0-2 count. And Ruffin, 3 pitches is all Cantrell needs to strike her out. And now Cantrell, watch out folks, on a 3 strikeout streak. Remember, she opened this game with 4. And now that brings up Marlene Rodriguez. Rodriguez over on the strikeout. And she watches another one come in. Strike one. Now the 0-1, Rodriguez fouls this one off to her right, into the parking lot. Away from the cars, though. But now with 1 out, Cantrell has Marlene Rodriguez in an 0-2 count. That ball in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-2 from Cantrell. This is hit up high in the air into right field. Gets down. That's going to be at least a double. Rodriguez to second. Here comes the throw to the cutoff man. Rodriguez to third. The throw not in time. And a 1-out triple from Marlene Rodriguez. And if that wind wasn't blowing into us, folks, that ball could have been a homer for Marlene Rodriguez. Instead, she'll have to settle for a triple, and Manor with their first scoring opportunity here with 1 out. Here comes the bunt right back to Cantrell to throw the first in time. Rodriguez going to stay at third, and she gets back safely. So Valdez trying to bring her home on a bunt, but great defense from Elgin, especially from Cantrell. So now with 2 outs, Demaya Curtis at the plate, and she'll foul the first pitch off. Now the 0-1 to Curtis, and she swings. 0-2, and Cantrell now 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. The 0-2, and Cantrell gets out of the 4th unscathed. Elgin still leading 2-0 despite a triple from Marlene Rodriguez. We'll head to the bottom of the inning. Your Lady Cats up the bat.
For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
So as we head to the bottom of the fourth, we'd like to thank the Elgin Booster Club as well as our sponsor, Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your local Academy store. So at the plate for your Lady Cats, Morgan Heine, the catcher. As Elgin holding on to a 2-0 lead, thanks in part to a couple 2-out RBI doubles. One from Cassidy Davis in the second, and another from Isabella Ramirez in the third. So as Jimenez delivers the first pitch to Heine. This is hit over into right field. That'll be a base hit, looks like, and it will be a leadoff single for Morgan Heine. So now Aubrey Gonzalez at the plate, and she, the first run of the night's game after walking. So with no outs, Heine on first base. Gonzalez with a grand opportunity shows bunt, and here goes the second base. Trying to steal is Heine, but she is called out. Or excuse me, not Heine. Pinch runner. And I'm being told that it was Dakota Brown, we believe. So with one out. Now, 2-0 count for Aubrey Gonzalez. And Aubrey swings and fouls this one off, so 2-1 count now. Two one from Jimenez, and that's inside for, no, strike two, excuse me. Good pitch from Jimenez. The count now evens at 2-2. And here comes the first pitch to Gonzalez, and that's just a bit high for ball three, and we have a full count. No strikeouts tonight for Elgin. Jimenez trying to get her first right here, the payoff pitch, and this is hit into shallow infield. A nice play made by the shortstop, who else but Mia Gomez, who's been very active tonight in that part of the infield. So now two down for Elgin after a leadoff single from Morgan Heine, and this brings up Cassidy Davis, the second baseman. Davis 1 for 1 with an RBI double in that second inning. First pitch to her from Jimenez in for ball one. And the 1-0 turns into a 2-0 just inside. So now a 2-0 count. And that one, this time it does find the strike zone inside. So 2-1. Two on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, no base runners, and this pitch is very high. Looks like it got away from Jimenez, so now 3-1 count. The 3-1, this is hit into foul ball territory left field, and it gets down before a play can be made. So now Davis will make it a full count with 2 outs here. The payoff pitch, Davis, another foul ball. Left side, it's going to hit the visitors' dugout. Here comes the 3-2. Davis sends this into left field. And just foul. Ooh. And now a couple of foul balls in this at bat as Cassidy Davis hanging in tough here. Jimenez ready for her payoff pitch, the 3rd straight. And Davis sends this in the middle right to Mia Gomez, though. Now in the 4th inning, Elgin still up 2-0 on the Vype Live network.
Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
Top of the 5th, we go to with Elgin 2-0 lead here. Strong night from Jessica Cantrell. 8 strikeouts, only 2 hits allowed. As Mia Gomez at the plate for Manor. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight. And that first pitch gets away from Morgan for ball 1. About an hour into this game so far, pretty quick. There's only been 5 hits. And the 1-0, and Gomez swings at that for strike 1. One and one now. And 1-2 as that is just down the pipe for strike two. Manor fans not happy with that call. The 1-2 and just away on the outside corner for ball number 2. Now a 2-2 count. And here's the pitch to Gomez, and that's well outside for ball 3. She just misses that. So now a full count. Only 2 base runners tonight for Manor, and they were not on walk, so a full count. And here comes the payoff pitch from Cantrell, and she gets Gomez swinging again. Strikeout number 9. And actually, that was strikeout number 10. Did not add my math correctly, so 10 strikeouts for Cantrell. She's only faced 13 batters, folks. Now at the plate, Katrina Bosta, 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out. Only 2 batters have not struck out. This is Bosta and Jimenez, who is on deck. Second time to the lineup, and Bosta shows bunt, pulls back. But 0-2 count now. Bosta fouls this off. Out of play, though. And that ball hops to the parking lot. And underneath a Jeep Patriot. 0-2. Bosta, the left fielder. Ready for the pitch. Cantrell delivers right back to her. Good action to throw the first in time. Out number 2. Great play made by Cantrell. So now 2 away, and this brings up Iris Jimenez, the pitcher for Manor, who singled in her first at-bat. She's had a good night on the mound herself, only 3 hits allowed. She swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Jimenez swings again, misses 0-2, and Cantrell trying to win this first pitcher matchup. The 0-2, and gets her swinging. And a quick 1-2-3 inning from Jessica Cantrell, who's locked in. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, Elgin leading 2-0 on the Vype Live Network.
For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype, VYPE.com. VYPE.com. Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
So Peyton Altmiller will lead off for your Lady Cats. Elgin still leading 2-0 here. The sun getting closer and closer to the setting. Still about 84, according to the Weather Channel app. Wind still coming in on that southeast, 11 miles per hour. Altmiller, her second plate appearance tonight, 0 for 1. And she swings and connects. This is going out in center field. And a good play made by Manor for out number 1. Jamie Gomez recording now. So now Jalen Robertson at the plate. She's also 0 for 1, the lefty. And the home plate umpire again cleaning off the plate. So now Jimenez ready. The first pitch to Jalen. She sends this high into the air. Third baseman calling for it. Can't make the grab and an error. Robertson going to second. And she'll get a double after that. After Destiny Ruffin upset with herself for not making the play. Didn't realize that Robertson was paying attention. Great awareness made. And now Ruffin walking off the field. And a substitute coming in for her. Haley Alvarez coming in for Destiny. But an E5 allowing Robertson to get to second. So a 1-out double. And this brings up the top of the lineup for Elgin, Kelsey Calhoun. 0 for 2 tonight. But she can make that forgettable here with a runner in scoring position. This pitch high above her head. 1-0 count from Jimenez. And another shame for Irish. That could have been a quick 1-2. Would have been the second out if that play was able to be made. But now she has a runner in scoring position. Only 1 out, and Calhoun swings and dribs this down the center field. But Gomez is able to make the play for out number 2. Again, have to think that wind is a factor. That was really good contact in that ball. But again, it's coming about 11, 12 mile per hour right now directly into the batter's box. So anything being hit high in the air is being affected. As now Haley Gerard at the plate. And Gerard sends this in the shallow infield right to Gomez. And a third out is recorded. So Elgin able to get 1 runner on board in scoring position, but back-to-back outs will send us to the 6th inning. Your Lady Cats still leading 6-2.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd and 13. Again, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds. Really close to the corner. Rotates to Wilson. She fires the 3. Oh my God! It went in. Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at Vype, VYPE.com.
2 innings to play here in Elgin as we've reached the 6th inning. Alexis Gee due up for Manor. Over 1 tonight against Jessica Cantrell, the strikeout in the 3rd. And Gee swings, hits his high into right field, shallow right, but a good play made by Cassidy Davis, 4 out 1. And now the top of the lineup for Manor due up with Jamie Gomez at the plate. She's 0 for 2 with the pair of strikeouts against Cantrell. Made 2 good plays defensively in this last half inning. The first pitch to her in for strike 1. Cantrell goes right at her, hit right back to her. But another great play made by Jessica Cantrell defensively as they'll throw the first base in time for out number 2. And we've seen that 2 or 3 times tonight from the pitcher, showing great reflexes as she really had to extend her left hand, her glove hand out to make that play. And now 2 away, we have Haley Alvarez in. Alvarez coming in for Destiny Ruffin, who came in for Mia Macias. And Alvarez stays away from that pitch at 1-1 now. Two down for Cantrell and the 1-1 to Alvarez, and she gets her swinging 1-2. Cantrell has recorded a strikeout every inning so far tonight. She has 11 of them. This one hit to the third baseman, not able to make the play, gets behind the shortstop. So a 2-out single for Haley Alvarez, the pinch hitter. Little spinner hit to Ramirez. Isabella couldn't really get to it, and the shortstop, Haley Gerard, already had ran by it. So an infield single for the 3rd hit against Cantrell. And now Marlene Rodriguez at the plate. She had a triple last time around. Sends this right down the right field gap. That's a base hit. Alvarez the 3rd. And now Manor. Here comes Rodriguez the 2nd. She is safe. Here comes a runner home. Manor will score. Great base running from the Mustangs. And now it's a run ball game. So a huge shift in momentum as Marlene Rodriguez, the only batter tonight to find some success against the ever-hot Jessica Cantrell. And great base running and awareness from both her and Haley Alvarez as Alvarez stopped at 3rd. Elgin went to 2nd base to try and get Rodriguez out. While that was happening, Alvarez ran home to get Manor's first run across the plate. So 2 away. Rodriguez on 2nd. Here comes Esme Valdez. She's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a ground out. And she stays away from ball 1. One 0, now 2-0. No, excuse me, late call from the umpire, 1-1. That's a big strike for Cantrell. If she can just get out of this inning with only 1 run allowed, be a big boost in confidence for her. The 1-1 gets a little away from her, so ball 2. Both teams have 3 hits tonight. Elgin leading 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. And now 3-1. Demaya Curtis on deck for Manor. So now Cantrell delivers the 3-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 4. Here comes the runner to third base. Rodriguez is safe. Runners on the corners now for Manor. It's Marlene Rodriguez, 2 stolen bases now. And Demaya Curtis, the winning run at the plate now. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Curtis 0 for 2 tonight. Here comes the runner to second base. The throw, no. Morgan will pull back. Didn't want to risk it. That wind really gusting in. That ball gets behind Cassidy Davis. Then that can get into the infield, and all of a sudden we have a tie ball game. So really a smart play, even though it does put 2 runners in scoring position. Cantrell now 2-0. She's having trouble finding the strike zone, unfortunately, at the moment. Two-0 count. Curtis stays the way the ball gets away from Morgan Heine, but it's in for a strike. That's big for Cantrell to see that strike. 2-1 count. Two-two, and Demaya Curtis swings, and now it's 2-2, excuse me. Cantrell 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. The 2-2. And Curtis just stays alive with a foul ball. Two-two. Cantrell gets Curtis striking out. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Elgin gives up 1 run, but still in the driver's seat, leading 2-1. Isabel Ramirez now at the plate for Elgin, as the Lady Cats lead has shrunk from 2 to 1. But an opportunity here to give Jessica Cantrell some more breathing room. Only 3 hits tonight against Iris Jimenez. Ramirez is one of them. His first pitch in for ball 1. And now a little single on the left field line. That's a base hit for Ramirez. And a big leadoff single for Elgin. She goes to second base and she is safe. Great awareness. We've seen that a few times from both sides tonight, where the defender's not really paying attention or not really focused. Meanwhile, the base runner is just waiting for an extra moment to steal an extra base. And now with Ramirez on second, Hannah Riley at the plate. Over to the night. A pitch in for strike 1. Wonder we'll see Riley try and bunt here. Doesn't look like it. She stays away for ball 2. Coach Adams going to elect to see what she can do. Maybe put something in play. And she does just that. A base hit that's going to the wall. Here comes Ramirez. She'll score. Riley to second. 1 out double brings home another run for Elgin. So now Morgan Heine at the plate. Heine 1 for 2 tonight with a single. No outs. And Riley on second and sends this again through the infield gap, a base hit. Here comes Riley to the plate, and she is safe. 4-1 lead for Elgin. So now Aubrey Gonzalez at the plate. She's 1 for 2 also tonight. Or excuse me, 0 for 1 on the walk in the second inning. Oh, excuse me, Cameron Davis, the pinch hitter. So with Davis at the plate, Heine on first, still no outs, and Davis sends this high into the air. Shallow left field, Gomez underneath it, making a good play. That's the first out in this inning. A lot of F6s on my scorecard by Jamie Gomez, who's been a rock defensively in the infield for Coach Soloff and Manor. As now Cassidy Davis at the plate. She's 1 for 2 with an RBI double in that second inning. First pitch to her is a strike. Oh, 1 gets away from her. Heine's going to stay at first, now running the second. Here's the throw. Not in time, and a stolen base for Morgan Heine after the pass ball. So now Cassidy Davis has another chance for an RBI. 1-1 count and sends this into left field. But a nice defensive play is made. a chance for 2 outs. Morgan Heine didn't realize it, but it gets away from the catcher. So both teams struggling right now. And Morgan Heine pleading her case on second, saying, I didn't know. I think she just assumed that ball was out of the park, but again, that wind brought it down. That could have easily gone to the wall. But 2 outs. Another pinch hitter for ELGIN. Mackenzie Ferris. That first pitch is a ball to her. One out. Ferris sends his right to Gomez over her head. Heine to third. She'll stay there. Ferris stays at first and a 2-out single. We'll have runners on the corners now, and this brings up Jalen Robertson, the DH. As Coach Soloff to the mound for the first time this evening to meet with Iris Jimenez, who until this inning had a great game going, only 3 hits, 2 errors, but this inning alone has given up 4 hits, 2 doubles, 2 singles, and a pair of runs. And now ELGIN, who have started to pour it in here in this 6th inning, another opportunity for Robertson. I'd like to also remind you that for all your sporting and outdoor needs, you can gear up this spring and what feels like summer after this week at Academy Sports and Outdoors. So Jimenez stays in the game. Robertson to the plate now. Heine on third, Ferris on first, 2 outs. ELGIN's lead now 4-1 over Manor. Robertson hits this down the third baseline. That's called foul. So 0-1. The 1-1. Robertson sends it right over the head of Jimenez. Base hit. And a run will score for ELGIN, 5-1. RBI single from Jalen Robertson. So now Kelsey Calhoun looking for her first hit tonight at the plate, which brings up the top of the lineup for ELGIN. And Calhoun just fouls this off behind her, little contact on it. So 0-1. Robertson on first, Ferris on second. The 0-1, Calhoun fouls this off. So now 0-2. The 0-2 from Jimenez. This is popped up high in the air, right to center field. Gomez going back for it and makes the play. But not before ELGIN able to add on 4 insurance runs, and we head to what could be the final 3 outs. ELGIN leading 5-1 on the Vype Live Network.
Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events, For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com. Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com. For high school sports coverage second to none, discriminating sports fans, booster clubs, and student bodies will tell you Vype stands above the rest. Vype can provide your school and your entire school district with complete digital video streaming and live broadcast coverage at prices that fit your budget. Find out more information at Vype. VYPE.com. VYPE.com.
So as we reach the 7th inning, Emma Natick in to close for your Wildcats. And the first pitch up the middle. Great defensive play made, but that will be an infield single for Mia Gomez. So Gomez on first. Manor will have to be super aggressive offensively. Down by 4 runs here, and now Katrina Basta at the plate. Basta shows bunt, but that's going to be a foul ball. Gomez looked like she was running to second, so keep an eye on that. Oh, 1 the Basta. Swings and misses for strike 2. Cantrell finished her night with 12 strikeouts. And Natick gets her first right there. Double play, maybe? No, they're going to say Gomez is safe, but Katrina Basta is out. So now Iris Jimenez, the pitcher for Manor at the plate. 1 for 2 tonight. With Basta's strikeout, that means all 9 batters have struck out Manor. That first pitch to Jimenez fouled off. So 0-1. Natick delivers. Runner going to second base. The throw not in time. Gets away from the glove of Haley Gerard. So a stolen base from Mia Gomez. And now Manor, runner in scoring position with 1 out. Jimenez 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and she fouls this one off behind her. So 1-2. The 1-2 from Emma. Popped up high in the air. Foul ball. And that goes behind us here in the press box. So 1-2 count still. 1 out. Gomez already 1 stolen base. Let's see if she tries to go for third. Is that pitch from Natick outside for ball 2. So 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch, and Emma gets her second strikeout. And now Elgin 1 out away from sending us to the weekend. Brings up the 9-hole hitter, Alexis Gee. She's over 2 tonight. First pitch in for strike 1, just the upper corner strike zone. That's just filthy. Gomez still on second, hasn't really shown too much of a lead. This is hit directly to the shortstop. Good play to throw the first in time. And ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your Friday night. Elgin will 5-1 victory over Manor. Thank you for listening on Vype Live. This is Cameron Parker. Always a pleasure. We'll see y'all next week.